That's the first gator sighting for us. There it is.
There
he is. It's a little guy. Good morning, everyone. It is day 6 on the Florida Trail. We are just leaving the Baptist church that we zeroed out yesterday. Got to watch the Super Bowl last night. Go Birds, awesome win. And we hiked out early this morning because we are headed through the section, agricultural section, and there's a lot of, we'll be walking on levees for the next 3 days. So we're going to be completely exposed, pretty much like you see right now. So we decided to get up and out and get miles in before the sun came up. We're doing about 18.3 today. It's currently 6:50 a.m. and we've got 5.25 miles in so far. So we're making good time. We're hoping to be there, you know, lunchtime or so, maybe before the heat of the day really kicks in. Get to our campsite. We're staying at a place. It's an official campsite. Has a water and apparently has a pavilion, so we can kind of escape and sit in the shade for the afternoon. Should be really nice. So we're just making this long road walk here before we get off onto the levees in another mile and a half, something like that. So should be a nice hot day today. We're looking forward to seeing some gators, maybe in these canals. And we picked up another friend. That's Lance up there on the right. Lancelot, young kid. He 19 years old, and he's hiked most of the AT last year, and we just met him at the church. Zeroed with him yesterday, so he's hiking farther than we are today, but he is joining us, and we're enjoying the company. So it's a good morning. Hope you're having a great day. We will talk to you soon. Apparently one of the industries for the Seminoles is cattle. And there it is. Lots of them right there. Okay, just passed out of the reservation. Got a water cache here. And a couple of gators. Where'd he go? There he is.
Let's mess with it.
Yeah, hey buddy. Pretty spots. There are just a whole bunch of gators laying up here in the grass, sunning themselves. You can see their heads just poking out of the water there. There's probably a dozen of them right there. There's a whole bunch more up here. You can see them sitting out on the grass up there too, on the other side of the spillway, and a whole bunch of heads just poking out of the water. That's fun. Last video we've ever had of Larry.
Yeah. What happened to Larry? Hello?
Gators got him. You got that on video too?
One in 4, right?
That's right.
What?
No. No. It is for our group.
Oh yeah.
Does it cover gator bite?
It's Gator Day on the Florida Trail. Hi, buddy. Oh my, so many. So many. Look at all their heads poking up out there. Oh my gosh. They're just all over. Oh, they're coming this way. Wow. Somebody warn me, just in case. All right, well. There's some good-sized gators right there. Oh. They're not huge, but they're good in size. Oh, what a beautiful sight. That is our home for the rest of the day. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's a roof, it's a shade, it's water, it's bathrooms, and we are just gonna hang out for the rest of the day. This was 7 hours of hiking, 18 and a half miles. It's now noon, and we're thankful that we left so early today, but guess what? Tomorrow's gonna be even more dark because it is super hot. How hot is it, honey?
Oh, it's.
What do you want to say?
I can't say that.
It's blazing hot, man.
Family oriented.
Oh my goodness, it is hot. So, there's our buddy Lance up there, sitting in the shade already. And yeah, Larry is somewhere behind us. So when he catches up, we'll make sure we get some video of him too. But yeah, this is where we'll be for the rest of the afternoon, evening, and a little bit of tonight until we start night hiking. Okay, here we are, wrap up for day 6 on the Florida Trail. We did not do a wrap up for day 4, actually, which was us just walking anybody remember, 12, 13 miles or so?
It was 18 overall.
Was it 18?
It's from the gate.
To get from Highway 72
It was 18 overall.
to the Baptist Church.
Church.
Yes, but we wanted to just tell you briefly about our stay at the Baptist Church and at the Seminole Reservation. So it was really kind of a special zero for all of us, I think, and I don't think in different ways necessarily. There was so much that we had going on. I mean, do you want to just start and we can just kind of.
I like how he looked at you. Like, I'm not even here anymore, Larry.
Well,
Did you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Yep.
Pastor Payne took the time Sunday morning to spend probably an hour with us, and he was telling all the traditions and customs and things that go on in the reservation, which is just fascinating to us because we're not part of that world.
Right.
And next, they had a special church service, and we were invited to go across the street to have another Baptist church service. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was fantastic. They had traditional singing, which is part of their normal service. They did it in both Miccosukee, thank you, and Cree. Yeah, so it was beautiful. I have now included some of that music in the previous video for you, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Yeah, it was really beautiful. Great service, and what else did we went to the after church. Oh, they had
the luncheon.
They had the luncheon. Yes.
We had fry bread for the first time,
Fry bread.
which is fantastic.
Fried bread was off the
It was
chart.
delicious.
Yeah. It was a huge potluck.
Yeah, it was great, and they welcomed us unconditionally. Very, very warm people. But yeah, we ate there
A lot. Yeah.
And then we had to-go containers as well.
They encouraged that.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, because Pastor Payne, who by the way is a lovely, lovely, lovely man, But yeah, he was like, "The to-go containers out. They'll be offended if you
Yes.
don't take food."
Yeah,
And
that's
we
right.
obviously were going to be there. And
So we had dinner during Super Bowl.
yes,
That's right. Yeah. So that was dinner, and then after we had lunch there, then we went across the street to the museum. I'll just say I'm not going to try to.
Seminole
Seminole.
Nation
So,
yeah.
Museum.
yeah, you've seen it in the last video now, and it's not difficult to pronounce, but we're just not fluent, obviously. So, but that was a really great museum. Showed us a lot about the not necessarily artifacts, but a lot of history, a lot of culture of the Seminoles, and how they
artwork, different
grew
things
up.
like
They
that.
lived and cooked
yeah,
and made clothes. And
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how they've kind of come up through surviving, settlers coming into the United States as well. So, it was really great. And then they also had a nice boardwalk about a mile long outside that we could walk through, see native plants and animals, and some mock setups of their village. Where there was a hunting grounds and
Yes.
dance ceremony area. So yeah, it was really neat. So we really enjoyed that. That was a wonderful zero for us. Unexpected to have all of that in a zero.
and then on top of it,
And then on top of it, we got to watch the Super Bowl in the church. So
you're
With a
happy
lot of new
camper.
friends. With a lot of new
We
friends.
did,
We
yes.
met Alex and Lance. We talked
yes.
with Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, so we met a lot of other. I
Other
don't know
hike-
that they're all through hikers necessarily,
but
but they're
hikers,
hiking.
yeah.
So that was awesome too.
Yep.
But
And-
Pastor Payne gave us full reign of the
Yeah.
fellowship hall. I mean, the refrigerator was just full of sodas and water, and,
Right.
and we could cook there and do whatever. And so,
Coffee and
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the hospitality was second.
So if you're hiking the Florida Trail,
You
stop
have to.
there.
You have
Yeah.
to.
You have to stop there.
Not only
So
do you logistically have to stop there, but
Well,
it
yeah.
is absolutely a treat.
It is a must, yes, absolutely, and they will treat you well. They, and yeah, I think I talked about it in something. There's bathrooms and showers and all for the
Cheeky
hikers
Hut.
and Cheeky Hut and
Laundry.
electricity for charging
Yeah.
and
Full
camping
kitchen
area.
if you wanted it.
Right, you
Yes.
can cook and everything. So fantastic place. So, all right, anything else on that?
No,
I think
it was a great day.
It was great.
And
Yeah,
the Eagles
wonderful
won.
day.
So
That's right. The Eagles won. Go Birds.
Poor
So,
Chief.
sorry,
I
Larry.
know, and
They scored some.
So then today, so our it's getting really hot.
It's yes.
It is.
It's hot.
It's really hot. I mean, in the upper 80s, at least I feel like.
It is.
And
We were wide open,
Yeah.
full exposure.
yep, and you saw that today. I mean, we're just walking along the levees, and it's just nothing. There's no cover whatsoever.
blazing.
Yeah. So that we had 18.3 or something like that miles to do today to get to this spot where we are now. It's a I don't even know what it is. It's a
It's
campsite.
part of the water management. They allow some spaces for tent camping.
Right.
Yes, you do have to register, but
I'll show that in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is really nice. There's bathrooms and stuff here, but
they're not all like this though.
Right.
This is a nice one.
we had those 18 miles to do today to get here.
Melly,
What?
what time did you have me get up?
Why is it always my fault, Larry? this is a trend, by the way.
Wasn't-
Apparently, I am the mean person. Anyway,
So we
even though
watched-
Steve is the one who told him, because I said you need to tell Larry what time to wake up, because if I do it, I'm going to get in trouble, and I get in trouble anyway.
I was ready.
Yes,
Yes, you were.
Yes, you were ready. So after staying up till 10:30, probably 11:15 last night watching the game, we were up at 4 to hike by 5.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
Today up,
Yes.
and we were hiking by 5 a.m. Sun comes up or starts to lighten, 6-ish, somewhere around there, 6:15.
To be fair, Lance and Brian also had the same plan. That's exactly
Yes.
what they did as well.
That's right.
So
Yes,
it's
we
not
weren't
as
the only
if
ones.
But it's nice to get in 7 miles before it,
Oh, yeah.
even 8 miles before it gets brutally hot.
Yes, and by 8:30 or so,
it is
it was
blazing.
cooking. Yeah, we were really starting to
We
feel
had our
it, so-
umbrellas up already at that point, and
Yeah.
poor Larry has nothing.
Yeah.
I've got a floppy hat,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
As long as you're
a
good.
long sleeve shirt.
good for
right.
you. That's,
And our treat for today was more the alligators than we could count.
oh yeah, there's so
That's
many.
the
was
most
just-
I've seen a lot of alligators, but this alligator hole, they had to be 60 plus alligators. They were
Yeah.
big and small, and I've never seen so many alligators
Yeah.
in
That's cool.
nature in
Huge.
one spot.
Yeah, and they were just some of them were laying out on the side, and a lot of them were just swimming around in the water.
Because it was hot.
So many alligators, we couldn't even count them. So anyway, so our alligator count in one day shot up dramatically. So I won't even try to guess.
But still no moose.
But no moose. Yeah, no. For anybody who's followed us before, no moose. You never saw one either, did you?
never saw one.
Did
Yeah.
you?
No, never
Dang,
I
there
heard him.
So tomorrow is more of the same. However, we are changing our plan a little bit. We are going to try to avoid the heat even more by getting up at 2 a.m., hiking by 3 a.m., and we're going to try. We only have 13 miles to do. We're restructuring our couple of next days to try to beat the heat. So we're going to stop at 13.
We're looking for shade is what we're looking
Right.
for, so that we can have some reprieve.
Right, and there's another, what we understand at least, is there's another pavilion similar to this where we can hide out for a while away from the sun.
But it's lovely to hike at night. Wasn't that just very peaceful? And it's easy hiking. I mean, it's
Yeah.
all flat and there's no obstacles or anything
Straight.
like that.
You're
So
not as thirsty.
And you're not
yes,
as thirsty.
Yeah.
You don't need as much water.
Because
And
water is
We're
weird.
carrying. I was carrying 4 liters almost.
yeah. And what's tonight?
What's tonight?
Full moon?
I think full
think,
moon
or
is
at least
tonight.
very
But we're going to
close.
see it. Yeah, so it'll be lovely hiking for
yeah.
several hours before the sun even
Yeah,
comes
because
up.
we're on the levee, so it's going to be wide
Yep.
open.
We'll see moon, we'll see stars, hopefully, as long as it doesn't get overcast.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. So we're going to be done by 8 or 9 a.m. tomorrow before we just kind of sit around for the day and then hike again the next night. So I think that's...
Well, we're stopping. Yes,
Yeah,
we're stopping
yes.
at mile 13
Yep.
and then hanging out there for most of the day. And then we still have 4 to do after that?
No, we have another 19 to do after that.
No, we're not camping there.
Okay.
Oh no, you're right.
Yes, I know I'm right. Then we'll So we'll talk about that tomorrow.
You might not be in tomorrow's video.
Because I'll show you. We'll talk about it. So
I can go to bed early.
There you go.
yeah, we're going to bed.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Is it 6? No, it's 5:30.
It's
Oh,
5:30.
bedtime.
But we're ready to go to bed.
We're heading to bed. Yes. So all right. Anything else to add?
No.
Okay, that's it for day 6. We will talk to you tomorrow on day 7.
Okay,
Good
good
night.
night.
All right, here's our campsite for the night. It's just us in a wide open space. So this, again, is just a water, part of the water treatment facility that I guess they offer this day use area, and campers or hikers are allowed to stay here. Have some pit toilets over there, actually with trash cans inside, which is really nice. This pavilion, which we have been hanging out in since noon, just staying out of the heat. And we got a water pump over here, which is fantastic. For anybody coming behind us, yes, the comments all say that the water is has a sulfur smell. Yes, it does. Leave it sit for 30 or 60 minutes or so open and container, and you'll be just fine to drink that. So, all right, that's it for the night. We will talk to you tomorrow.